This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, and verse 6. And it reads, For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy power. The Lord thy power has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth. All right, Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahushai. All right, Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahushai, Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahushai. All right, first and foremost, I want to give all praises, all honor, and all glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Recha Kodash. All right, I want to give double honors to my apostles and elders at Great Millstone, which rule well. And I want to give a peace, greetings, and salutations to all the Lekakim that's pushing his word in truth and sincerity, throughout the four corners of the earth, and the brothers that's not wavering in the faith, being diligent in the truth. I say shalom to you, brothers, and I say shalom, to the few sisters that believe in all meekness and humbleness. I say shalom. I'm your brother Zakaria from GMS Miami Camp. And Lord willing, through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rechach Kodash, Adawan Ratazah, that means Lord willing, so Lord willing, this lesson is edifying to the elect of the nation Israel. My lesson today, through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Kakadash, is going to be basically on showing, all right, how the Lord is dealing with the children of Israel only, man, all right? As I just read in the book of Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6, the Lord said, we are a chosen, a holy people unto him, man. The Lord has chosen us to be a special people unto himself. Who is the us? All right, the Israelites, which are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, all right? Also the Israelite foreigners that scattered amongst the nations, that lineage go back to the 12 tribes according to their fathers, all right? We are a holy people and a chosen people unto the Lord that power. And our people were scattered throughout the earth, man. Let's get this, because the gospel, the good news is for our people, man, the Israelites. James chapter 1, verse 1, it says, James, a servant of Yahweh and of the Lord Yahweh Shah to the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad, greetings. So the scriptures, all right, from the New Testament, the Apocrypha, all right, the Old Testament, all right. Well, from the Old Testament, the Apocrypha, the New Testament, it's talking about the Israelites, man. All right. This is James, the brother of our Lord Yahushai, all right, talking to the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad. All right. The Lord has chosen us to be a special people unto himself. All right. So this book, all right, the Bible, the Holy Bible, the 1611 King James Version, all right, which include the Apocrypha, all right, is for the Israelites, man. All right. No other people. And the Lord is only dealing with the Israelites. So let's go to Deuteronomy chapter 7. I'm gonna start at the top, man. Showing how the Lord don't care about these other nations, man. Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 1 says, When the Lord thy power, the Lord thy God, which is our God, shall bring thee into the land whether thou goest to possess it, and has cast out many nations, meaning cast them out, meaning get them out. All right. Has cast out many nations before thee. So I didn't have cast out many nations before thee. The Hittites and the Gerbusites, the Gergesites, and the Ammonites, and the Canaanites, and the Perizzites, and the Hittites, and the Jebusites. All these are the Canaanite. The sons of Ham. All right, it says, in the Jebusites, 7 nations greater and mightier than thou. Verse 2, and when the Lord thy power shall deliver them before thee, thou shalt smite them and utterly destroy them. So that doesn't seem like that. Just reading verse 2, all right, don't seem like the Lord loved everybody. Let me read again. Deuteronomy 7 and 2, it says, and when the Lord thy power shall deliver them before thee, thou shalt smite them. All right. All right. And utterly destroy them, thou shalt make no covenant with them, nor show mercy unto them. So when we was going into the land of Canaan, we're not supposed to, all right, show mercy on these nations. All right. All right. But smite them. All right. Make no covenant with them. Let's read in the NLT. It says, Deuteronomy 7 and 2, it says, when the Lord your power hands these nations over to you, so Lord gave them into our hands, and you conquer them, you must completely destroy them. Make no treaties with them, no show them mercy. So the Lord said, we're going to conquer them, completely destroy them. Don't make no treaty with them, and don't show them no mercy. All right. That's what the Lord told us to do. All right. So the Lord, just that shows that the Lord is not dealing with all nations, man. Verse 3, neither shalt thou make marriages with them. Thy daughter shall not give unto his son, nor his daughter thou shalt take unto thy sons. For they will turn away thy sons from following me, that they may serve other gods. So will the anger of the Lord be kindled against you and destroy these sons. So the Lord said, don't make no marriages with them. Why? Because you're gonna start worshiping their gods, man. All right. We can have, as Israelite men, we can have women of other nations. All right. But you're not supposed to serve their gods. And that was a snare unto our people. All right. And our women, they're not supposed to marry heathen men. They're supposed to be with the Israelite men. All right. All right. Verse 5, it says, but thus shall ye deal with them. Ye shall destroy their altars and break down their images and cut down their groves and burn their graven images with fire. So we're supposed to go in there, cut down all that idolatry. All right. All right. Their altars, their images, their groves, their idol worshipings. All right. Woods and stone. Because that's what the nations are. Their gods are idols. The Lord said, cut them things out to show that their God has no power, because they're carnal. Then the other nations, they build altars and they build like what it says, images, graven images, and they set up. All right, and they would bow down and worship it. All right, it was like Nebuchadnezzar wanted everybody to bow down to that golden image, and Bel the dragon, Bel, all right, Bel and the dragon. You read that in the Apocrypha. All right, how Daniel proved that was just an idol. All right. All right, verse 6, Deuteronomy 76, what we read from the beginning, we're going to read it again. It says, for thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy power. The Lord thy power hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth. Let's read the NLT. For ye are a holy people who belongeth to the Lord your God. Of all the people on earth, meaning there's 18 nations. So out of all the 18 nations, all right, of all the people on the earth, the Lord has chosen you to be his own special treasure. So out of all the 18 nations, the Lord has chosen one, as it says in the book of Second Esdras. Was it 5? No, it's not 5. Oh, that's a good one. Let me see this. Now we're gonna go to Second Esdras 6. We're gonna hold that on deck in Isaiah 40. But let's get this one pit. Second Esdras. This could be a short lesson, low one. It was 5. All right, Second Esdras chapter 5 and verse Second Esdras chapter 5 and verse I started verse 24. It says, of all the lands of the whole world thou hast chosen thee one pit. What is that pit? Israel. All right. All right, which the Lord gave unto our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. It says, and of all the flowers thereof, one lily, and all the depths of the sea thou hast filled with thee one river, the Jordan River. It says, in all the builded cities thou hast chosen, thou hast hollowed Zion unto thyself. Verse 26. And of all the fowls that are created, thou hast named thee one dove, and all the cattle that thou hast that are made, thou hast provided thee one sheep. And among all the multitudes of the people, thou hast gotten thee one people. And unto this people whom thou lovest, thou gavest a law that is approved of all. So out of the one people, all right, who the Lord loveth. All right. Let's get this Second Esdras 6 in verse 54. It says, and after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord over all thy creatures, of him come we all. Yeah. How do all people come from Adam? All right, because that chosen lineage, all right, was it Abel, Seth, going down all the way Enoch, Eber, going all the way down to Noah. All right, Noah had three sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. And that chosen seed came through this Shem, all right, which I believe our facts said, all right, which went down all the way down to Abraham, which Abraham had Isaac and Jacob, and the 12 tribes. So like the 12 tribes, man. All right. So read it again, 206 and 54. So like it says, and after all these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen. And so all this I have spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sake. So the world was made for the Israelites' sakes. As for the other people which also come of Adam, meaning these other nations, the 17 nations, thou hast said that they are nothing but be like unto spittle. So the Lord compared these nations to spit, and has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. All right, say you're doing a car wash and you have buckets of water and you're running, the buckets are filled with water, and you're running or walking to rinse the car off with the water, and you got two hands full of bucket of water, and you walk and then a drop spill out of it. You're not going to care about that drop. All right, that's how the Lord looks at these other nations, insignificant. All right. All right. So the Lord said, all right, they'll be like unto spittle. Let's get this Isaiah 40. Slakia. Isaiah chapter 40 and verse 15. Behold, the nations are as a drop of a bucket. Same thing was 2 Esdras 6. And are counted as the small dust of a balance. Behold, he taketh up the isles as a very little thing. All right. And Lebanon is not sufficient to burn, nor the beast thereof of significance for a burnt offering. All nations are before him. So like all nations before him are as nothing, and they are counted to him less than nothing and vanity. So the Lord look at these nations as less than nothing and vanity. But the Lord has a chosen people. All right. This is the book of I'll get one more. Just one more precept, man. I'll just bringing back those key points. All right. Psalm chapter 147. Which is, you can go on all day with these precepts to prove who the Lord's people, but I'm just bringing this out. Psalms 147 verse 19. He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. I'm talking about the 12 tribes, because our forefather Jacob, his name was changed to his name was Jacob. He was changed to Israel. All right, Jacob meaning Yahweh, meaning supplanter in the Hebrew, the Lashon Kodash. In Israel, in the Hebrew, is Yasharale. Yah, meaning he, Shar, Prince, Allah, power. So his name was changed to the Prince of the Power. All right. Verse 20 says, he have not dealt so with any nation. And as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord. So the Lord, all right, only deals with the children of Israel. He showed his words unto the children of Israel. One more. This is the book of 2 Esdras chapter 3. Second Esdras chapter 3 and verse 34. Weigh thou therefore our wickedness now in the balance, and theirs also that dwell the world. And so shall thy name no where be found but in Israel. So who's calling on the name of the Lord? The Israelites, man. The scripture said the name of the Lord is dreadful among the heathen. It says, or when, verse 35, or when was it that they which dwell upon earth have not sinned in thy sight? Or what people have kept thy commandments? Verse 36, thou shalt find that Israel by name have kept thy precepts, not the heathen, man. So Israel keep the precepts. Israel call upon the name of the Lord. Israel is a chosen people. All right. All right. We are the chosen people. And the Lord's coming back to say the remnant, the elect of the nation Israel, man. All right. What then? Israel have not attained that which he seeketh for. All right. The elect have attained it, but the rest were blind. Paul was talking about the Israelites. You can go to Romans 9, all type of precept, you know. I'm gonna cut it short right here. Lord, when it was edifying to the elect of the nation of Israel, you know, I want to give all praises, all honor, and all glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rechakodash. All right, I want to give double honors to my apostles and the elders at Great Millstone, which Rubo. And I want to give peace, greetings, and salutations to all that like Akim that's pushing his word in truth and sincerity. Hey, shalom, Akim, keep pushing, keep doing shalom.